And so it begins. Hello again there, friends and fans. Raptor here, and welcome back to Dawn of Man, as now we're preparing for war. The defenses are going up around our colony, and soon Raptoria will be secure from all external threats. Good to see you all back. Thank you very much for clicking the tab on that like button, as always. Blowing her up well past 1,000 likes. If you want to see more, by the way, that's the greatest way to do it. And I want to thank all of you for all of your lovely support. All right, we've got a big task in front of us. We got a 300% workload, as now everybody's been tasked with completing the walls. And when you start wall construction, it's good to do so right away. We've got a ton of materials stacked up here. I've been instructing our people to prepare lots of stockpiles of logs, and now they're going to immediately start working on the walls. We need to cut down another tree here so we can completely enclose the settlement. And also there's going to be constructions of wooden platforms, so that way we can be defended from all areas. So far it looks like intruders have been invading from what is the eastern side and also the northeast side, but the western side might be quite quiet. But we're going to prepare defenses no matter what all the way around the colony. And then eventually I think we'll maybe set up another settlement over here or something like that and see if we can have multiple cities survive. So welcome back. Good to see you all here again. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. Let's get rolling. Let's see how quickly everybody can put up the walls now. Everybody's been instructed to work on wall construction. Harvest season is coming very soon, but luckily we have plenty of food and plenty of materials in place to last throughout the fall and winter months. We might not have a good harvest season because, again, we're focused on a huge, what would be like a national construction project here, as we build like something bigger than any sort of monument, our defensive wall. Very important. After that, we're going to start working on megaliths and such, and I've already gone into completing the Neolithic Age. We're going to start the Copper Age very soon once we get 20 knowledge points, I guess, to unlock that, so it should not take too much longer. Luckily, we've got all the wood here that's needed stacked up, or at least most of it, and we might need to cut down a little bit more. But I've also cleared out areas around the camp, so that way we can keep an eye out for raiders as well. Probably should tell some people to clear those trees there too near the river, but some of them are actually pretty good for fruits, and also good for tannin as well, which is good for making leather. It's the only thing that can make leather, to be precise. We have 10 knowledge points, and look at that, big brain Raptorians doing some good work here. Excellent work from everybody. If there's ever an intruder alert, we will sound the alarm and the gates will close automatically. And that's going to be taken care of quite soon. Looks like this tree is still here. So that's the last thing that needs to get out of the way before we complete everything here. The fall harvest, some of these plants may be ignored. Luckily, we don't have any animals standing by. But I do have a stable here now. And we will be eventually bringing animals in to the camp and seeing if we can grow that. We need to get some male and female animals, so that way they can breed to increase the numbers of primarily sheep, which I'm going to be using for trading. Speaking of trading, the traders should be here any moment. We'll see them show up very soon, I think. And it looks like we're also low on storage, as we are making way too many materials. But I wanted to enclose the settlement here. I probably could have expanded a little bit over this way, but it's all kind of hilly land over here. You can kind of see the incline. So I was trying to keep things as flat as possible, so that way we can put up defensive towers eventually. I really honestly think these platforms are way better than the defensive towers, to be honest, as they allow for multiple people to stand along the perimeter. And we are investing a heck of a lot of materials in the construction of this. It's good to see it go up all in pretty much one fall swoop here. This is very nice to see. We've also acquired 100 stones. It's beautiful. Workload is about 97%, most of the wall completed, and now everyone's just going to be tasked with building platforms whenever they can. The platforms are very important too, because again, people can throw spears from there and can actually hide behind the wall and attack. And good timing, we have a red alert. Raider attack from across the river. How unexpected. Alright, I didn't expect them to attack there. Let's see, we've got just 2 raiders. Alright, well, that's good. We can get everybody to the walls. We have some platforms here built. Let's go ahead and sound the alarm. I will not close the gates until everybody is inside the settlement. Let's wait until they reach the water to see where they attack from, though. They might actually swim over here. Let's take a look and see where they go. Looks like they're crossing right there. Alright, let's sound the alarm. And we're going to just go ahead and close maybe 1 or 2 of the gates. Settlement's not fully enclosed yet. There's still that tree that needs to be removed. But other than that, everything's okay. Everybody's getting to the walls. Raiders are hanging out near the waterfront. An unknown group of people who are threatening our settlement. Let's go ahead and close the door just in case they try to come in. Looks like a man and a woman. Adam and Eve. I think this is how that story began. Oh, they're attacking our people. Go inside. What are you doing, you old fool? Oh, that old woman's gonna get killed. Oh, you fool. I sounded the alarm a million years ago. What were you doing, ma'am? Wow, she's just getting popped. Big F's for that one. Actually, let's let them come inside, because if they come in, more of our people can deal with them. Alright, our people celebrate. We've won. Wow, I sounded the alarm a long time ago and only closed one gate. I'm really surprised why that one person didn't come on in. Oh well. Hopefully we don't see any more losses now, and we actually have an opportunity to put a double-wide fence or wall around the community too, where we could actually put like maybe a stone wall on the outside of this to further protect us, but we'll see about that in the future. We'll have to move some of these fields, but I'd be okay with that if we start putting some fields further away. Well, looks like our loss is immediately recouped as a person has been born right away, a new baby. Alright, we just need that to be completed there, and we're good to go. And now we have 32 people in the colony. We can actually build some more. I keep saying colony, the settlement, whatever you want to call it. It's all fine, I suppose. We can get rid of this extra storage here, as we have gotten rid of a lot of our logs now. And it looks like we're just lacking a lot more wood. Oh, looks like they're bringing logs and stuff in now. Good, into storage or whatnot. Perfect. Let's get some more people at the settlement. We have certainly a lot of food, and I need more people now to work the farms. So let's build ourselves another hut. And we'll continue to increase as we can. The trader is here now for the winter. And this is a low commission. Excellent. Goats, not really needing the goats at the moment. Could trade for some more flint and knives, but not really thinking anything's good here at the moment. I think everything's okay, so we're gonna just go just go with what we got. We don't need to worry about that. Okay, well, let's wait for all the platforms to be complete now. Looks like this tree is going to be cut down soon, and I'll be able to build the wall there and fully incorporate it, fully encapsulate it. There we go. Oh, cave lion attack. Uh-oh, right over here. Uh-oh. Our people got to run. Would you please run? There we go. I don't want to lose any more people. Uh-oh. Here comes reinforcements now. Alright, that lion is bailing. Good. Alright, fantastic. Whew. Alright, good. Everything's holding firm now. Just need to worry about animals. I wonder if building towers out here would help us. I'd like to make external defensive towers. The only problem in this game about building watchtowers is you do need to often repair them, and it takes a lot of straw in order to build a lot of watchtowers. So building these platforms is way more efficient in terms of only allowing for thatch and straw to be used for repairing storage buildings. It really doesn't benefit you to build a lot of watchtowers, although I'd like to build like a small outpost or something like that to defend us, like over on the rivers. Alright, looks like we lack some clothing and whatnot. We've been more focused on building the wall for this time around, so let's go ahead and order. Do we have any wool? Looks like we got a lot of linen, but I need to get some more wool going. Looks like we have 20 clothes here. I've been trading to try to get things a little more situated. Let's go with one last wave of outfits, and we'll be good there. Okay, and it looks like that tree has been cut down. Wonderful. Let's go ahead and make the wall go this way then. I think I want to get rid of this thingy here. Let's try to delete a wall. How do I delete sections of wall? I guess we just click on it and click recycle. There we go. Now, eventually we can upgrade this section of the wall to stone, but I think I'd rather keep this wood section here. There we go. Oh, actually, that's fine. Perfect. It locks in. Fantastic. Good. All right. Good. Good, good, good. That looks awesome. So now I want to put an extra wall around here eventually, and then we'll move some of our farm fields further away with another hut under construction. That should bring us up to 36 people in total, because we can get 4 more from each hut, correct? Wait a minute. I think it's 4. I'm not sure. Well, anyway, we'll get a few more people in the town. In fact, we can also upgrade to a roundhouse soon enough, so it's not going to be our final numbers for people in the city, but At least it's looking good so far. All of our storage is inside. The only thing I've kept outside is the stables, which is a better idea, I think, because it actually keeps the animals out of the camp and closer to food sources that they eat out here. They go out and eat grass and things like that, or go to the water. And if we get attacked, if they don't attack the animals can still get drinks and stuff without somebody having to maintain that. Alright, so now we're working on giving people all of the clothing that they need. And linen is being produced into regular clothes too. So we've got, let's actually put these on high priority too. I want to make sure we process all materials into clothing as well. Very good for trading. Very, very good for trading. Eventually we can also start getting trees for orchards. So I might also put them over here on the outskirts of the settlement as well, so we can have a diverse diet and keep our people super healthy. Alright, wow, we've got so much food. This is great. And a lot of grain as well, which the animals will use too for food in the winter months. So they will use, I think they use straw first, then we'll switch over to grain. And I think we can tell them to use it or not based on how much we're producing or how much we have in reserve. Alright, another storm here, slowing down time. Let's speed it up. Let's get through the winter months. Lots of meat decaying and such. I think this is a really good settlement. I kind of want to build another one now just to start all over and see if we can get people to move over to, for example, this area. We'd have to clear it all out and cut down trees and such, but it would provide a lot of the wood that would be needed later. Or we could actually build here where there's a clearing. Oh. Looks like we've also done some hunting over here too. So we could start another settlement here and then also clean that area out for mutual farming between the two places, but I don't know exactly how effective that would be, but we'll see. It's always been something I've wanted to do. It's an experiment I've always wanted to run, and there's some very good flat land over there to really do that experiment with. Alright, well, we've got more sticks and branches being stored. Where's our branch storage? Should be another branch storage around here somewhere. Let's see. This is for logs. That's for logs. We're building another home. Ah, there's our stick storage there, branches and such. Good, and it looks like we've survived another winter. Excellent. Let's make a couple more dry skins here. And a few more leather as well. Alright, the spring has sprung. Plants are now starting to sprout for our summer harvests. And I think I'm going to place a work area over here. Unfortunately, in this game, the trees really grow back quickly, so if I clear an area, it's going to be relatively fast that those trees regrow. So let's try to do some logging over here. And I'm going to try to maybe prepare this area for some sort of future logging. Well, we don't want the workload to be that high. It's very high in the spring with all the planting going on for new crops. Wow, a cave lion somehow got into the camp, but the dogs took him down. Nice work. Good. Let's also make this little piece of the wall a high priority. There we go. And it looks like all the defensive platforms have been constructed, except for one. They're working on the last one now. Good. Very good. Excellent. Glory to Raptoria. I really do like those platforms a lot better than the watchtowers. They seem to get easily destroyed and targeted first by enemies, as where platforms don't really get targeted first. It's the people on the platforms, which means if somebody gets down, reinforcements fill the place and stop enemies from attacking. Wow, there's a lot of predators around us, but we're holding firm. Might be able to put some monument or something up there. That'd be cool. And excellent. Another home is being constructed. Good. Well, I'd like to do more farmland here and then build another settlement. And I'd like to start over on our second city. That would be so awesome. I really want to start fresh on a new city. We're almost up to the Copper Age to unlock copper smithing, which will allow us to also mine that copper too. And then once we get down there, we can domesticate donkeys and start making carts. So transportation between our two cities could be faster as well. And we might be able to trade within us for more materials as needed. Let me see. I think storage is a little low. How are we doing here? Yeah, there's a few storage spots, but not too good. Might want to make storage outside. But of course, we want to keep everything nice and safe inside the camp. And I don't want to make a lot more sledges now if we're about ready to unlock carts. It'll be a little while, so maybe I better make just a few more sledges just in case they become unusable. make 3 more. And then, of course, some will break down. And then we'll try to switch eventually to only carts. Okay. Things are going good. Speed up time. Ekond has died of old age. All those F's down below in that comment section, make sure you do them. We gotta give our founding ancestors some love for all their sacrifices. Glad we got a lot of totems and stuff inside the camp. I'd like to build another area for worship or something outside, but really you want to keep everything inside because if they need water, they can swing by the well. If they need to pray, they can swing by the altars and things like that. If they need to sleep, they're right near the homes, so they don't have to walk too far. People don't want to walk very far. It's just like getting coffee. You don't want to go too far to get your coffee. 13 out of 20. Excellent. And now we have a full capacity of 36 people that can live here. Space for 5 more then. That's great. And trader has arrived again. Good. Place has really changed since they've been here last. We've finished all the walls and everything. Average commission. Not bad. Clothing is being made. I want now raw materials. So let's take more flint and more straw. I don't mind having that. I don't think straw can ever decay either. So, and since we're using it for building, I want to keep some of that. Let me trade something that's a little less needed. We got a lot of linen outfits, so let's go with 15 on that one. And trade for a couple of fish. That'll be fine. Goats I don't want. Eventually now I need to start domesticating sheep so we can start getting wool. And let's go into primal view again. I want to start getting wool so that way we can start making heavier clothing and start selling that for big money. Also getting some of these megaliths rolling too, but that's just... we'll wait a little bit later until I get carved stone to build that. Let's see. Where do we have some sheep around here? Well, actually we have to domesticate... these might be right here. Yes, excellent. Alright, we want a young male muffin. And a young female muffin. Perfect. That'll start our little encampment here. Ibex 2 for goats. We'll be able to get goat milk from that, another source of food. Wonder if there's anything else close to us. I don't see anything else. Here we go. These might be more Ibexes, though. More muffins. Perfect. That's what I want. Excellent. Alright, so we should be able to domesticate a lot of these animals. Is that a lion about to attack? Oh, it's a wolf doing some hunting on them. Okay. Alright, let's continue on. So now I hope our people go out and capture a lot of those animals and bring them back to our stable. We should be able to keep 10 animals in each stable, which means that we should probably build another stable because when they take off, boy oh boy, do they breed like no tomorrow. We should probably keep them close together, too. Also, actually, good idea to keep a well nearby so that way they can give those animals a drink, too. And also keep hay nearby as well. Straw and hay for them to eat. And, well, one is for bedding and one is for eating, but the game, it's interchangeable. It considers all of it to just be straw. Alright, good timing on that sledge because we built a new one. And where do we store hay at? Where is that? Probably under the storage tab, right? There it is. Haystack. Perfect. And we'll build that out here. Good. Alright, I'll build another stable nearby then, so people don't have to go too far. Looks like we have an animal population of 10. What? All of a sudden? What do we have 10 of? I better check our animal population. Wait, what? Oh, we have a... That's weird. It gave me a reward for having a shelter, which can hold 10, but we have 2 sheep and 2 goats. I need more than that, though. More F's down below in that comment section. More deaths. Okay, let's get another stable going. And that's a good spot to put one over here, too. There we go. Now, if raiders attack, they do have a chance to destroy those buildings, but they might not kill the animals. If it's wintertime, that's the only time that the animals are really in the stable. Otherwise, they just kind of wander around at random. They can get killed, but if they're spread around, it makes it a lot harder for enemies to attack them that way. I'm also going to build another well here. And wolf attack inside the camp. It's already dealt with. Our people took them down within 10 seconds. Not even a threat. Alright, let's build another well back here. Unfortunately, wells don't affect the water production. I'm sorry, water does not affect the yield of fields. So I don't think in the game there's no... I wish there was, but there's no way to make crops more productive based on, like, fertilization. That hasn't really been found out yet. Irrigating the fields isn't really effective. It's more like rainy season of the spring, and then warmth of the summer, and then eventually crops are ready for harvest in the fall. Most of them, anyway. Especially the flax, which is usually good to go around this time now. It'll be harvested soon, I'm sure, after everybody's done building. Well, luckily, our people are doing a great job. Oh, look at this. A family of pigs came through. Let's go ahead and make sure we change that to capture instead of kill. And unfortunately, we only have 2 sheep, so I'm going to have to do another scan for more animals. Thought we could get... hopefully it's a male and female, though. But you want those numbers to be a little higher because quite often they get diseased and take out the entire herd. Which is unheard of, really. Let's go ahead and see if there's any around here. Are these donkeys? Oh, they're deer. Okay. Not really too concerned with them. Oh. They're all adult muffins over here. The mouflins. Mouflins. Okay. Well, whatever. We'll try to keep on rolling with them. Maybe we can get some more to breed. We'll see. But once they take off, boy oh boy do they take off. That's why I have 2 stables. Just in case. More tree cutting down over there. And over here as well. We'll do some more over here. Stick should still fall there. And it looks like the trader's back again. Wants to trade pig adult females. I certainly want more straw for the animals. Just in case. Oh, he's got high commission. And I'll always take straw. That's a good one. I hate to do it, but it's just a good idea. I'd love the leather, but the trading cost is high. What else do we have that we can trade? Looks like we need more flint sickles, too. Bone spears, likely from the raiders that attacked us earlier. And let's trade some stones. There we go. We'll just go with that. Alright, what do we have for sickles in storage? Looks like we got 15. I want more than that. We haven't yet discovered the Copper Age, but I'd rather everything go to farming just in case we get slowed down. Okay, we're at 15 out of the required 20 to get to the Copper Age. We're going to see the Copper Age today. I love how quickly we built our settlement, too, by the way. Our reinforcement has been a good thing. Our security is good. Let's get these trees out of here. I don't want any trees close to the settlement so our people can actually see if they... looks like there's young trees growing nearby. I want our people to be able to see if the enemy ever comes to the walls. So I'm going to give orders to continue to cut those down. More sledges are unusable, but we built 3 more. Workload is at 45%. Everything's really good. And farming now just needs to be complete by everybody delivering things to these stacks here. I want them storing them out there first. Some of this inside is for building materials and repairs of the homes. And the other ones are for just food for animals. So that's where it all needs to go. And again, the game calls it straw, but it can also feed the animals in the wintertime, so it's also hay. Okay, looks like we have 2 pigs, 2 sheep, and 2 goats. I don't know what their sex is, so I don't know if we can actually get them to go inbreed and increase those numbers. But we can create a population limits, so that way we can go through a culling if we need to. Looks like those are just more quote-unquote deer. Want to do another scan just to see if any young sheep are around here. And I see none. So, alright, we'll check at the spring season then. And see if there's any newborn around. Okay. Yeah, we certainly need to do something about storage, don't we? I wonder if I could remove this storage over here. Now that we've completed the wall construction, we only need, like, maybe one spot to haul all of our logs to. That's probably a fine spot right there. Sticks are also there, too, and that's full. That might be what we're actually getting full on, is storage of sticks. So that's something to keep in mind. Eventually, this camp is going to have to grow. I will have to do things like blacksmiths and such, but I could build that over at another camp. And I think I've done something like that before. Oh, I forgot what I was looking for here. I was going to do another storage building, yes. So we want to put another storage hut there. Or maybe another granary. Okay, I could put this here if we get rid of the mortar. So let's put a mortar around here somewhere else. That's a good spot. And more storage inside, please. Keep it safe from enemies. There we go. Alright, so now we can keep making flour out of all that grain. I want to make that high priority, so there's always some flour available. So that way bread can be made. Okay. And now yet another winter. Wow, the settlement looks really good. I love it. So we have 3 storage buildings. Actually 4. One here as well. So 4 storage buildings for close to 40 people when we're fully populated. And then we need to start building like an industrial area then. Building this small little settlement has been good. Usually I go way bigger than that, but making this small has been a good move. So I'd like to build something over here then. Oh, our people are built. You guys are carrying logs all the way back? Get a sledge. Oh boy. Alright, let me edit this. And I want to put like an industrial area here. And then do more farming behind that maybe. Or maybe we could do our industrial buildings up here, north of the farm fields. A little separate part of the camp. Because that's not a lot of room to do stuff there. But this would be good. So let's go ahead and cut them trees down there. How many sledges do we have in camp? Well, maybe we're getting very low on sledges. I see some people using them. Let's build some more. It'll still take a while till we get to where we need to. I want more flint, please. I don't want goats, I want sheep. Oh, also I'll take the straw as well. Always a big fan of that. And let's get rid of linen. It's super popular. Or, we have plenty of it. Let's get lentils. Pulses, I guess. There we go. Okay. Good work, everybody. And how are the animals doing? Lots of straw at 83, but still I want more. I still want way more than that. Okay. Doesn't tell us the sex of the sheep. I'll have to kind of take a look at that myself. Young male. Oh, and they've gone out. Must have a male and a female. Alright, we're getting closer. Getting very close now. Let's continue to build sledges. I'll do one more wave of sledges then, and we'll try to make a beeline towards the wheel. This does take quite a bit of materials, though. Quite a bit of leather. So, I'm going to try to build like 8 of these. Because I see a lot of people transporting stuff by hand, and I thought we had way more sledges than that. Looks like we have a few in the camp. But some of them might be out there, too. So we're going to need more leather for these. So let's make... let's just make a full order of leather. There's also ways to turn these on to continuous production, but I'm turning it off so that way I can manage it before it becomes... once you make it into leather or once you make it into dry skin, there's no going back. So we need more skins, though. So I don't know exactly where to find some more animals at. We're doing some hunting down here at the riverside. Maybe I could have some people hunt these animals here. Let's go. It is springtime now. We could try to look for some more muffins. Whoa, hello. Very rare to see one of these. A woolly mammoth. A big battle will ensue now. Let's go ahead and get all that stuff. Let's call the entire camp out. Come on, everybody. Let's go hunt this woolly mammoth. That's going to have a lot of leather and a lot of bones and some other stuff. We can make that from the raw skin. Oh, this is going to be crazy. All right, it's going across. This has got to be rare. You're probably not going to... This is probably the last woolly mammoth on Earth. You're not going to see much more or any of these anymore. Here comes our people ready to hunt. All right, let's watch what happens now. What an episode. As soon as our people attack that thing, it's either going to run or try to get them good. It's going to take the entire... It takes a village to take down one of these woolly mammoths. A lot of our people have ranged weapons, and the attack begins. The woolly mammoth coming in. Wow, and immediately insta-act one and done by our people. Good job, everybody. All right, grab some meat from that one and grab a sledge, too. And there we go. Hunting a woolly mammoth has given us enough knowledge to unlock the Copper Age. That definitely paid off then. You are about to enter the Metal Age. It is highly recommended that you fortify your settlement and have enough people and weapons to defend from raiders. Do you want to proceed? Hold on a second. Are we being attacked anyway? Oh, bison attack now. Wait a minute. Where's that taking place? Oh, we've already got it. Good. All right. As we go on to the next age, we're going to see increased attacks by raiders. I would argue that we should probably make sure we've got a little bit more in terms of tools before we do any of that. So we've got like bone harpoons and stuff left. I'm going to go ahead and make an order of... let's see. I want to make sure we've got a lot more stuff before we actually go into the Copper Age. So let me just do one full order of sickles here. And then I also want to do some bone harpoons so we can keep bringing in fish. Fish are starting to get a little low, and I want to see more food coming in. There we go. All right, I'll let this run a little bit just to see what we can do. Excellent. All right. Well, that's going to be it for today's episode, everyone. Thank you very much for being here. At the start of the next episode, we will be in the Copper Age. So we've unlocked it. I'm just going to wait for some more supply to get here, and then we're going to do some more animal and cattle domestication and see if we can get some more grains and farming going. You guys have been amazing as always, so thank you very much for smashing that like button. Awesome to see that woolly mammoth hunt. And if we find any more, we're going to hunt them to extinction. I'll see you all next time. Thank you for being here. Glory to Raptoria. I'll see you all next time. Goodbye.